Hi everyone and welcome to Zombie QLab, a brand new game coming to early access on Steam. Now, you may have had the chance to play the demo version of this a few weeks back at the Steam Next Fest. I didn't, however. The very kind people at the publisher reached out to me and said, would I like to give it a go and show a little bit of the game off before the release on the 7th, and I said, yeah, definitely, it looks right up my street. As you know, I'm a big fan of things like Theme Hospital and any kind of management game, so when I saw this seemed to be a mixture of all of the above, I just jumped at the chance. Many thanks to the developer as well, Thera Bytes, both based in Germany, so vielen Dank. Let's get into it. This is my first impressions of the game. So, new game. It is currently a mystery how it happened, but one tragic day we were overrun by zombies. Anyone bitten by a zombie turned into one, and their ranks grew endlessly. They proved impervious to any attacks, and thus, in what felt like an instant, civilization fell. But in the remote reaches of northern Canada, there existed Moose Labs. In this underground facility, a group of scientists are busy researching a cure. These scientists were largely spared from the horrors of the zombie apocalypse, and so they chose to fight back with their greatest weapon, science. They have made their first steps in developing a cure for the zombie virus. Now it's time for some perilous fieldwork. The scientists of Moose Lab have gathered their bravest members. Your mission is to build a laboratory, defend it from zombie attacks, capture zombies, treat them, and help them regain their humanity. It's time to cure the world. I really like this as a concept. It's not just slaughtering zombies, you're actually trying to do something about it. So, we got a sandbox expedition, we've got a zombie curing tutorial, which is probably what we should do first. We've got something over here. It looks like a globe. Is that like a multiplayer thing or something we don't have access to yet? Look at all of these. I assume this is stuff we unlock. Yeah, the map does have a very like Theme Hospital vibe where you're selecting the place you're going to go next. So we've got very easy, normal, and difficult. But I guess we go with the tutorial. It's always a good place to start, and, you know, seeing a game's tutorial can make a huge difference as to how it comes across in general to new players. So, in this lab you'll learn how to play the game, laboratory data, so this is what you start with. The weather changing effects are a little bit strange there. But again, this is early access, so expect lots of changes, lots of bug fixes. Oh wow! So I was thinking to myself, is there an early access roadmap? It was one of the things in my head I needed to do. So it's nice to see there is one. I need to investigate that later. So, welcome to Zombie QLab. Our world has unfortunately been overrun by mindless undead zombies, civilization has fallen, but a small team of plucky Canadian scientists are trying to cure the zombie virus. So the zombie, the Humby evolution, they slowly get more and more human, and then they become human again. The goal of your expedition is to cure the zombies in the area. Fair enough. You'll have to build a functional lab and defend it from nightly zombie attacks. With time you'll be able to turn the zombies into human zombie hybrids, which will be called Humbies, and ultimately back into fully cured humans. Curing Humbies back into humans takes several rounds of treatment. Any zombie you heal into a Humby will join your workforce. You can see your objectives up here, and fulfill these to learn how the game works. Okay, pretty straightforward. Oh, here we go. So we've got a little lab, and we've got a fence, which is sectioned. Okay, so I assume they can break the fence. So this is daybreak. So we can move the camera. We use the mouse wheel zoom. And we can rotate the camera. Full 360. Great. Press space to pause and unpause. Nice and straightforward. You need resources to construct further rooms and objects. Your total stored resources are displayed in the bottom of the screen. All down here in the middle. First, construct a resource camp and a hauling post to gather and refill resources. Open the build menu in the bottom left of your screen. This, I assume. go to the tab called Production and select Resource Camp and then Hauling Post, okay? Select a resource camp and open the info box. You can specify the resources you want to harvest with the camp. Okay. So that's repair, sorry, that's build, there we go. And then we want this one. And we want a resource camp and then a hauling post. So resource camp, I don't suppose it matters too much where we put it. Guess we don't want it too... Oh, so I was looking at the positioning, but it's only the green bit can't be touching something else. That's fine. So we could stick it there. And then we also want the hauling post. And that little guy is building stuff. We'll put the hauling post here for now. But they can't get... Oh, this is... That's... Oh, it's got a big circle on it. Okay. Fine, we'll pop that there. And then the resource camp is just everything selected at the moment. So we need to get wood, vegetables, and glowberries. Glowberries, wild vegetables. We zoom in on those, so a closer look. I mean, it's obviously a very cartoony looking game. It's, yeah, you know, theme hospital-esque, quite cartoony. Look a bit like Muppets. Ore deposits over here, a car wreck. Billboards, so there's lots of random stuff strewn around the map. There's a tunnel here. I wonder what that's for. Maybe this is where the zombies can attack you from, because it looks like all the way around here, yeah. So there are big cliffs all the way around, so I assume you can only get attacked by the tunnel. There's lots of resources around, a transformer box there. That has... electronics and metal. Ruined cabin has stone and wood. Okay, so these all have relevant items that you will need to progress, I guess. Yeah, resources have ore, which you can convert into iron, I assume. We're just waiting on wood. They are chopping trees down. Production objects need at least one worker to function. That's where you choose there. You can set which jobs your assigned workers will do by clicking on the corresponding icons under the header worker assignment. Fair enough. Workers assigned to production objects will do their job automatically. You can also specify shifts, day, night, or both for every assigned worker. Okay. So we can work them to death, basically, by making them work day and night. I suppose in an emergency. Oh, an abandoned fridge. An old utility pole. A dilapidated radio tower. I quite like the ideas behind this. So far nice and straightforward, but I mean, there's a lot of sections for building, and that's electrical, so you'll need to provide power to other areas of the lab, I assume. General stuff, doors, corridors, so you can link up buildings. Food places, kitchens. Dining table, meat cultivator. Feeding pile. Science rooms. I'm getting distracted by looking at stuff. And I do have another mission I should be doing. Research desk, treatment chamber. Beds, couches, bedrooms. Skill training. Lava lamp. It's like decorations. Toy trains. Gates. Well, there's no gates, is there, at the minute? There's just fences. Anyhow, so assign more workers to the resource camp. So I can... How do I assign more workers? I've got 3 workers here. Any worker. There we go. So you click that and it adds another person. So I add 2. Okay. Change the... Oh, assign... Unassigned... Unassigned workers from the hauling post. Unassign them, I see. There we go. Change the shifts of workers at the main storage to only day shift. So, deselect night shift. great. Change the job categories of workers at the resource cap 1 to pick up only. Just the last two. There we go. To replenish the needs of your humans, you'll need to build a kitchen with a dining table and a bedroom with some beds and a couch. Fair enough. Again, this is like an extension of what you would need in Theme Hospital. You have to feed people. It's not just a staff room, you know. You have to feed your people. You have to have them somewhere to sleep. We're venturing into the territory of, I don't know, probably think it's more like, you know, Evil Genius. Select the kitchen tab from the build menu and choose build a room tool. Drag to a particular size. Build a bedroom, works near the same way. Don't forget to add beds and a couch. To further customize the shape of your rooms, use the merge rooms, subtract rooms, and divide rooms you can find in the build menu. You can always change the type of room by selecting another type in the info box. That's good. But be careful, objects that are placed in a room with the wrong type won't function. Okay. The question is, can you pick up and move objects? That'll be the next one I'm wondering about. I'm going to assume so, judging by what it's like so far. So, kitchen first. I mean, I guess we'll just build it over here. I'm worried about destroying resources, but I guess they might chop them down. Don't know how big to make it. Go with that for now, and then people have to come and clear it, which might take a while. I need to put a door in, I guess, so maybe there, and then we need to put a dining table in. Oh, the dining table is actually pretty big, so we're going to need bigger rooms. Okay, that's fair. I hadn't really considered it. Can I rotate the building? R rotates it. Pretty standard stuff. Fine. I don't know if we're not getting those resources or not. Possible that we're not, and it's just sort of overruling it with the buildings. So something to keep in mind. Let's build the bedroom here. Can I build it in such a way that it doesn't mess with the trees too much? Maybe we'll lose one tree. There we go. Merge rooms, subtract rooms, divide rooms. Can I create... There we go. So I can sort of extend it around this building a bit. Let's try that. And then we'll put a door here. Looking very basic at the moment. Door number 1. So I assume we can research more. There's going to be research, yeah. Research board there. I won't get ahead of myself. So I need to put 5 beds. How big are these? Not too big. And we can rotate them. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then a couch. With a TV, no less. Oh yeah, very Theme Hospital. I'm loving it. If I put it there, is it blocking anything? Maybe there. There we go. So they aren't watching people sleep. I've made these rooms very small. I should have made them bigger. I feel slightly cruel. Do they need a meat thing in there? It doesn't say I need to build a meat cultivator, just a dining table. I guess I'll eat the vegetables for now. And I guess we'll gradually expand the fence. Now, is the day changing? Yes, it is. So it's... the minutes are going up. It's 5 PM now. I can speed it up and stuff as well. I'm quite impressed with the... I realise it seems like basic stuff, but the functionality that's already here for an early access title, it's quite advanced for what I didn't expect it to be like this. Genuinely didn't. I've played other early access games that are similar sort of management things, and they don't feel as finished or as smooth as this. So I think they're on some, the right track here. By going to the research board and spending research points, you can unlock more and better objects. Here we go. So research is generated by scientists working at a research desk in the science room. Each new tier opens up more research possibilities. Superb. So pretty straightforward. Tier 1, Tier 2, Tier 3. I like that. Many objects have one or more upgrades you can research. Okay, so that's your dining upgrades. Very nice. So the doors will get better, yada, yada, yada. Okay. I can get on board with this. Build a research desk by selecting the science room tab in the build menu. So we need to build a science room first. Or is the middle bit a science room? No, we need to build a science room. That's fine. I wonder if we can build it here. Are those new trees growing? Or is that... Oh, that's that. Do they grow back? I can't click on them. I assume they won't grow back. So we'll build our research room over here. So science room, there we go. And then we'll just... build it there. Yes. Okay, and then we needed to build a research desk. We can't build two. Let's turn it around that way then. And pop it there for now. Oh, we need a door. We'll stick the door there. Super. I seem to have a lot of people. I'm going to make all these people work at night as well, because I'm cruel. Can I click on them and just... I need to do the research Oh! I need to build 3 research desks in there. My bad. And rotate, and we'll do one that way, I guess. There we go. So we've got 3. And we need to get 50 research. And we need to research the Bellow Breezer. Recommended size 10 by 10. Did almost 10 by 10 maybe. I can always extend it once they've finished that up there. I'm sure that won't be an issue. So I've got 20 people. Let's click one. So currently mood is happy. Movement speed, carrying capacity, harvesting amount. Oh, this might differ from person to person. They might have different skills. They might all be exactly the same at the moment, though. But their food and everything goes down. And what's this? Need for comfort. Okay. Oh yeah, some of them are definitely more hungry than others. These people who are working very hard up here for resources. Hauling post. Can we add another person to the hauling post? Do they refill, take out, pick up? So, oh, well, yeah, we can put a couple more people on here to help carry stuff. And let's make all of these cut stuff down. Let's improve our efficiency. If they'll pick stuff up, then these guys can do the other stuff. Right, nightfall, no zombies. Okay. So we don't get any zombies on our first night, because it's a tutorial. Goldie Brelge? Felizio Landmere? Thomasina Frederico? Deborah Cassandra? Bethany Oz. Just looking at names. I was wondering how many of them might be German because the devs are German. And I do speak a little bit of German. Having lived there for just over a year. So they are doing research. I have 8 research points so far. We're waiting for more resources for the research desk. What does it need? Oh, it needs metal. Do I have more metal? Oh, I must do. Okay. Oh yeah, I've still got 191 metal. It says at the bottom. I was thinking I have to find some here, but of course. There's also some barrels of chemicals there, which have chemicals and metal anyway. So, there are other options. Not sure these little people should just be going and handling random chemicals, though. Let's have a look at the research tree while we're here anyway. So, research board. It wants us to do the bellow breezer. Which is not that, I don't think. That's your upgrade, so you must do that and then you get access to the other stuff. So that's the snow cannon, snowball shooter, guard armory, and that's the calming station. Yeah. Bench press. Okay, for keeping your guys fit. Or training them up. Food stuff. Vegetable production. Glowberry production. Okay. Ah, there. Bellow breezer. A slow and crude method of freezing water to create ice packs. Okay, that's different. See, this is where I'm getting more and more Theme Hospital vibes. Furnace smelts iron ore into metal. Yeah, fine. Science. Oh, these are the treatments. Cure progress. You know, my first bit of feedback would be for the dev team is when you hover over these and you've got an objective screen, it kind of merges into the objective screen. It would be nice if this had some kind of border around it to make it obvious that's what you've highlighted and that it doesn't sort of merge into the bottom of the objective screen. That would be a little piece of feedback which I hope isn't too difficult to correct. But it just make that, because I keep looking and then second guessing myself as I hover over things. Electricity, batteries, wheel generators. Oh, okay, so wheel generators. Now we're into oh, what was that game? Without oxygen? Something to do with oxygen. Oh, was it without oxygen? I can't remember. It's one of the Klee games. It's really good. But yeah, it has a wheel generator as well. Very, very hamster wheel type thing. And wind turbine. Oh, we've got enough points now. Sorry, I'm getting totally carried away with everything else. It's morning. So we're doing the bellow breezer. There we go. Oh, it researches immediately. Fantastic. You lose the game if all your workers are turned into zombies, or if your main storage building is destroyed. Reasonable. A fence provides basic protection for your lab. Zombies must first destroy it before they can get inside. So what you're saying is build lots of fencing. You'll also need to build gates so that workers can go in and out. Zombies like to attack gates first. Use this to your advantage. Okay, so defend gates. Since we don't want to destroy the zombies, we'll just freeze them into an ice block. Okay. You can do this by constructing various cold weapons. So this is what I mean about it's not about killing the zombies, this one. It's about treating them. So it's quite a nice idea for a game. Bit different to other games when it comes to zombies where you're just trying to slaughter them. Cold weapons need ice packs as ammunition and an operator to function properly. You can get ice packs by scavenging old structures in the area or by producing them with the bellow breezer. Great. You can lock down your lab by clicking the lockdown button in the lower right. Workers will flee immediately and remain in areas that can't be reached by hostile characters. Your workers will only do jobs that they can complete within the safe area. Okay. You can get a visualization of the safe and unsafe areas by clicking the Show Safe Areas button. Don't forget to lift the lockdown when the danger is past. I like that. So let's see. So safe and unsafe. So safe is, I assume, this area? The sort of yellowy area. There's red within it, which is sort of the highlighted buildings and things and stuff. But I assume that's just sort of a remainder. But I mean, does it get greener than this would be my question, I guess. Can it become safer than it is already? That's sort of what's in my head there. Shows all safe is green and unsafe is red. I would say that's more of a yellowy green than just green. So, build a gate. Fine. We want to build a gate. Which will be in defenses, yeah. So we build a gate. I guess we build a gate down here. I assume the zombies are going to come through the tunnel anyway. And then build a bellow breezer. I assume you can just build that outside. Where's it at? Snowball shooter. Where is it at? Oh, it's in production, obviously, because you're producing something with it. I just went straight past it thinking it would be somewhere else. So I guess I'll stick it here for now, since that's chopped down anyway. And then we want a snowball shooter. So that'll be under defense, yes. Snowball shooter. Consumes electricity when shooting, so we need to give it power as well. And the circle around it is what it can fire. So I guess we stick it. I'm going to lose a tree either way, aren't I? Well, that's alright, I guess. Unless I can turn it around. Oh, there we go. I can do it there. And I don't lose the tree. Oh, these guys are going outside first to get trees. Maybe I should build another gate. Maybe I'll regret that. But clearly they want to go... Oh, in fact, I don't necessarily need to build a gate, do I? I could build more fencing around this area. Because it really wants to do that area there. So I could just build a little fence, couldn't I? Around that area. Build it to try and destroy as little resources as possible. Maybe around here. I'm just completely doing my own thing now and ignoring the game. I'm sorry, game. They made this lovely tutorial and I'm just like, nah, I'm building a fence here. Oops, I didn't mean to delete all that. Never mind. I'm not too bothered. I was just experimenting. So we need to power that anyway, because it doesn't have any power. I know it didn't say to do this, but I'm just going to... Ooh. So it's quite far away. You have to keep it within a certain distance. Oh, that would do it, though. If we had it there. There we go. I assume we have some power in here, in the main storage. It produces 30. So there we go, it has power. And it fires snowballs. Someone has to work it, though. Hopefully the zombies come in down here. I mean, we could build another one up there, I guess. Is there someone assigned to that? Oh, there is someone assigned to it. Fine. Oh, there were people in bed or something. I missed that. They must be using it all then. Oh, a bird. Maybe while we wait, I will build some fence. Some objects need electricity to function. You can produce electricity by building different kinds of objects like generators, wind turbines, or solar panels. To construct power poles, connect your power producing objects to those that need electricity. You can have multiple power grids. Your main storage already produces electricity with some solar panels. It also has a battery and some power poles to build your first power grid. Those treated go through 3 different stages of Humby development. Each Humby level has its own characteristics. The progressing to the next phase of treatment requires you to research and build the corresponding treatment chamber. Okay. Build a treatment chamber. Okay. I guess we can build it in here. Science room. Treatment chamber, the basic one. Oh. Yeah, we need to make this room bigger. We did think we would have to. So, let's just extend it out. There we go. I kind of expected that to need to happen. And I think they'll get rid of these walls in between. Hopefully. There's loads of wood there that they're collecting. Good. Everything's running reasonably smoothly. Fill a treatment chamber with resources. Connect a treatment chamber to the power grid. I wonder what that weird noise was there, but it's this making ice. I guess we also need to bring a power pole over here. How much? We're producing 30 power at the minute. What are the? We don't have anything else that makes power. Okay. Something to bear in mind. I'm hoping when this finishes, these walls will vanish. Otherwise, I will have to disassemble them, I guess, with the salvage button. Should work, I guess. Let's wait till they finish it first. You can't get to that. Oh. Well, that's on me, isn't it? Can we salvage that wall then? Delete objects, yes. I'm hoping they'll just delete that wall. There's random wood just flying around on the ground there. What's that all about? Is it falling out of that container? That was weird. Are they going to remove that wall? Possibly not. Maybe I put a door in. I'll give it one more go of deleting the wall. I said delete 0 objects. Oh. Oh, there was a thingy for deleting walls. Subtract rooms? Divide rooms? Draw new walls. Remove parts of a room. I'll say a big section. I didn't really want that. I'm not sure if I can just delete a wall. Fine, we'll put a door in here then. That's my fault for not having access to that from the outside. We'll let the door get built first, hopefully. I mean, having 2 doors isn't the end of the world. I want to see if when this is finished, if this wall disappears, or if I need to delete it somehow. Build an access view. Right, it didn't. So I can click on it, I can repair it. How do I remove it, is the question. Merge rooms. That'll do it, right? Wait, what? Hang on. Oh, there, it's done that now. Oh, I see. It acts like it's a full room. I see. Yes. No. I should get rid of that now. I think that's it. I think that's what I needed to do. Super. Okay. You just need to merge the rooms. That's how you get rid of walls. There you go. It was easier than I was making it. Right, treatment chamber is pretty huge. That is really huge. I can put it there, but I'm going to struggle to get to the point, so I'll need to put it this way. There, I guess. Yeah, so they can stand at each side, and then is that entry points for resources or something? I assume so. Right, needs power. So we'll stick this. 19 zombies coming. I think I'll need to put 2 of these down. One there and then one in the room. Uh-oh, one of my guys got caught out there. Oopsie. Start the healing process, you'll first need to capture zombies. If your cold weapons do enough damage to a zombie, it will be frozen in a block of ice. This makes them an easy target to transport. You can send zombies to treatment either by selecting the frozen zombie or a treatment chamber. Both have corresponding icons in their info boxes. You can also set the treatment chamber to automatic. This will automatically mark the frozen zombie for treatment. Got it. So how much ammo does that have? Not enough. That was my poor person that I lost. Sad times. How much damage do you have to do is the question. Oh, it's nearly done, I think. 20, 15. Must do 5 per shot. There we go. Ice blocked. Great. And now this one. Yeah, so the bar goes up. I guess what we probably should do then is build a second one of these. I feel like that's probably a good idea. And then that's obviously the person I lost. I guess we build a second one of those up here. Well, they're getting a lot of damage on that gate. Did I lose 2 people? They're both highlighted. I think I might have lost 2 people there. Oops. Well, it says I got 19. So I had 20 before, so I've only lost 1. I like the fact there's flashing red lights everywhere. I do appreciate that. There we go. We got 2. And the guys will repair stuff through... Oh, that's fantastic. So they'll repair it as the night goes. So it's not like you're stuck. Pop that there, and then we can always put more defences down later. I'm short on people now, is my issue. You can't reach this. Why not? Why is it blocked? Maybe that person's blocked it. Can we move that object around here? Try and move it. I've got loads of research points. I should probably try and spend some of them. It hasn't told me to yet. I'm out of ammunition. They went through that ammo really fast. I have to wait till daytime hits, and I assume they go away. If I make... So people can't get to that. I wonder why. Let me try moving it. Try just putting it 1 block across. God, the zombies at this stage don't do too much damage at least. And it's getting to daytime now, so I assume they'll go away? Yeah, there we go. So they run away. Okay. Lockdown is over. And we need to grab these guys. I'll grab that one first because he will defrost first. Oh. You picked the other one up first. Okay, fine. Oh, really, we want to prioritize that, don't we? So, let's take a person off resource gathering and a person off there. And there is at least 1 person now working that. 1 person on that, 1 person on that. That person stood doing nothing. Who do you work for? Where do you work? Well, you definitely need to be working on a day shift as well. Someone marked as not working on a day shift. What is that all about? Oh, there we go. We've got a Humvee. What can it do? Beware, once Humvee's mood gets very low, they can turn angry. An angry Humvee is able to deal damage to your lab by attacking your constructions. Make sure their needs are always satisfied. Okay, okay. If your Humvees ever get angry, they calm down after some time. You'll also freeze them with guards from the guard building. Frozen Humvees will be brought to a calming station, where they will slowly calm down. You'll have to take good care of your Humvees, or they get angry all the time. Level 1 Humvee requires feeding piles filled with raw meat, and a skill training room to exercise their muscles. Okay. Humvees of different levels have different needs and abilities. Look at their info box for detailed information. Okay, so this is where the detailed stuff comes from. So they're faster than normal humans. They carry more. They don't harvest very well, I don't think, compared to a human. Let's just click a random human. Oh, actually, not massively different, is it? I think it's slightly different. Producer. The worker can operate resource-producing machines. Fine. So, we need a skill training room and a leg press. So that's one of these. Skill training room. We'll build it at this side. I will just forgo those trees, like the monster I am. And then we need to put a leg press inside. One for now, I guess. We'll need more as we get more zombies. And we'll just put a door out that way. I think I might build a wall out here. After all, I'm a little bit worried about these guys outside, since I did lose someone yesterday. So we'll just pop this out here. And maybe just build it around this area. I realise I'm losing a couple of trees, but let's get that stone in. We like stone. It'll come in handy. And this car will come in handy, I'm sure. Drag this across here. And then down and across. I'm trying to lose as few trees as possible, but I'm going to lose some, aren't I? Yeah, I'm going to lose those two either way, so might as well do that. And then down there. Did I just cancel all that? They're actually going to build it. I think I just cancelled all of that. Yeah, I'm an idiot. I'm just going to stop worrying about taking out trees. Let's accept that they're gone. Yeah, once I finish it, I need to click the little tick at the bottom of the map to say that I want to... yeah, there we go. See, fence. 357. That's an expensive fence. Oh well. There's plenty of trees out there. Okay, so we've built that. Now we need to build a meat cultivator and a feeding pile, which I assume we need to build inside this room, because it's part of the kitchen stuff. Should they really eat next to the other people? I'm not sure that's a good idea. I mean, I don't know any better, so we'll just roll with it, I guess. And we'll just say merge these rooms. Yeah. This only needs to be a night shift thing. And this only needs to be a night shift thing. Yeah, works on the snowball shooter at night. Okay, that's what I've done, you know. I turned that person off nighttime only, thinking it was related to something else, but it's actually just that. I could put that person on another job, I assume. I can put Humvees to work, can't I? So I could take a person off that and put a Humvee to work doing that. There we go. Of course, they can help out. Fantastic. I wonder if they can do this job as well. Yes, they can. They could stand and do that. Let's speed things up a bit. Oh, it's about to be nighttime again. Not too long. I don't think they'll finish building that fence before night time. It's slow going. I may have got a bit carried away with that fence, I think. Seemed like a good idea at the time. Oh yeah, you can click on it and change the details and stuff. That's interesting. So I can reset the priority to high for this stuff. So but I would have to select each piece individually, which is a slight issue. Ideally, I would want to select multiple at once, but I can't drag a box and do it. Can you do that when you build the room? Can you set the room to high priority build? No, there's no option there. Just do them all one by one. That's fine. I don't mind doing it. It's just it's a bit fiddly. That would be, again, a bit of feedback for the devs. Would be some way to set an entire room to increase the priority, or if there is one, a way to do it, because I'm struggling to achieve that at the moment. And you have to kind of hover slightly above with your mouse cursor to highlight these on the side here. Yeah, they've got to try and build the wall as well at the same time. Yikes, that person's gone around the bottom there. That's like the only... oh, there's another tree within range. Can I just randomly do more research? I'm reluctant to do more research because it hasn't told me to in the tutorial yet, so I'm kind of waiting. Let's speed things up a bit. Because I've kind of built myself into a corner by not building this big enough to start with. Is that not high priority? No. There we go. High priority. And then we'll build a meat cultivator in there at the back, I guess. And then a meat pile, which needs a lot of room around it, I guess there. This might go horribly wrong. That's 32. That one has 27. We don't have a lot of snowballs. We'll put some zombies or humbies on that tomorrow, I think. But we'll have to set on the alarm in a minute, because the zombies are about to arrive. Everyone's now back inside. Good. I wonder if the humbies can be turned back into full zombies. You can use the helicopter to have Moose Lab send resources to your lab, or you can send any kind of humbies to Moose Lab to increase the cure progress. Okay. To research treatment chamber 2, 3, and 4, you need to increase the cure progress by sending humbies to Moose Lab. To start trading, first open the world map, then select Moose Lab, and then you can start request resources. By sending away humbies, you increase the cure progression or generate research for your lab. You can also request new workers from Moose Lab if you lost some to zombies or angry humbies. Ah, okay, so I can request a replacement person for that one I lost. Okay. So a container arrived. So we have to trade with them. So we got the world map, and then we find the lab. Moose Lab is there. We can send workers away permanently. Or we can request a scientist because we lost one. Oops. And we can request resources. We don't really need any resources at the moment, so I suppose we could request a few ice packs. Send helicopter? I don't want to restart off the world map. There we go. It takes a lot. It takes a lot of ice cubes to do one zombie. There we go. We got meat. Oh, that needs power. Ah, resources have arrived. I'm still slightly confused about why there's wood all over the floor. There we go, we've got one zombie. And we should have loads of ice cubes since we just had some arrive. What other defense buildings can we have? Oh, hang on. Oh, you reached the end of the tutorial. You're now ready to... Error in the text. Build your perfect lab to treat zombies and restore humanity. You can continue playing this tutorial expedition or start a new expedition on the world map. Good luck. Okay. Well, that was a pretty good tutorial, to be fair, to get you started. Oh, you can zoom all the way out. I've not done that before. Well, that's pretty cool. I wonder if this is like the maximum size of map, or they get bigger or not. Okay. Oh, so we can... Oh, wow, yeah. This is a lot bigger. Look at this map. Okay. Yeah. So, it's not just all one size. So we have to think about where we're placing the lab initially. So this video has reached about an hour in footage, and I'm going to call it there. I have been playing since then and the last few days, and it's my intention that before the 7th, when this releases on Steam, I'll do a proper mini preview / mini review prior to launch. Until then, have a fantastic week and thanks for watching.